Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be doing a player ratings and match review for Liverpool versus West Ham, where Liverpool go one step closer towards the league title now. To be honest, at this point in the season, the league's pretty much wrapped up. Arsenal, they ain't going to catch up unless there's some catastrophe. Sorry, can't pronounce that word correctly. They're focused on the Champions League. We got a 13-point gap now. So to me, the league's pretty much wrapped up. The big talking point for me in this match is, why was Darwin Nunez missing? That to me was just a little mad. To not even see him on the bench. He had two goalkeepers on. He had Jaros and Kelleher. You only really need one backup goalkeeper on the bench, right? Just in case there's an injury. Nunez didn't even make the squad. I know there's been kind of confirmation now that Nunez will be leaving in the summer. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But yeah, I'd love to see if the gaffer says anything in the interviews, post-match press conferences on why Nunez was missing. He might come up with some lie, say it was like an injury, but to me that's very, very much telling that Nunez's days are over here, unfortunately, even though I do think he'll do well, to be honest with you, just because he has such good attributes, good pace, good movement. I think he'll do well in another club, but yeah, unfortunately it just hasn't worked out for us at Liverpool. Also want to make quick comments on Conor Bradley. Tidy player. First half performance was better. Second half, most of the game is bad performance. Tempo dropped. As soon as West Ham got the goal, well, can we even call it a goal? It was an own goal from our club legend, Andrew Robertson. Then Liverpool really kind of pushed the tempo and really kind of went for it. But to me, the team looks a little bit tired, running on legs. Obviously, there's been a lack of rotation here in the side. Slot clearly doesn't fancy a bunch of the players. And in the summer, he's going to be able to kind of implement his own kind of philosophy, kind of implement his own players into the squad that he deems as good enough or fit his play style and fit his idea of how he wants his squad to be. So anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the player ratings. So, we'll start off with Allister. Always happy to have Alisson Becker back. Top class goalkeeper. I'm going to give him a 7. And SofaScore gave him a 7.2. Costas, I thought he had an alright game. It's probably good to kind of rotate the left back. Robbo, he's not been playing that well recently, has he? Made a mistake against Fulham. Costas comes in. I think he's probably going to be one of those players who leaves, but I'm going to give him a 7 rating. Now we go to the captain and new contract signer in Virgil van Dijk. Personally, I thought he had quite a poor game. I thought he made some mistakes. I think he was at fault for the Robertson goal. The past couple performances haven't been great for Virgil, but I still think he is one of the best centre-backs in the world and an elite level defender. And he got the winning goal, which I suppose is all that kind of matters at the end of the day. But hopefully, he fixes up his performances, but it's hard to put in 10 out of 10 performances week in, week out. I'm going to give Virgil a 7.5. Kanate, I'm going to give a 7. Now, Conor Bradley, this is a player who I really, really like. I like his movement. I like how he bombs forwards. I like his attacking runs. And I really think he should be the Trent replacement. I've been saying for a while. I think he's a tidy player. I think he's going to go far. I don't think Liverpool needs to go and sign a right back in the market unless you're bringing in a backup option. I'm going to give Bradley a 7.5, and manager did a good job of managing his minutes, considering the fact that he's been back from an injury. Gravenberg, been saying for a couple of weeks now that he's looking a little bit tired, but obviously I highly rate Gravenberg, apart from maybe his agent, with the links, etc. Come be professional, Mr. Agent. But overall, 7 rating from me. McAllister, this guy to me is an elite level midfielder, World Cup winner. I thought he had a good game. in the summer though. I would like to see Slot bring in his own kind of midfielder that he trusts more, who can rotate between these two and kind of ease the workload off his current crop of midfielders, because they're being ran to the ground. I think we've been seeing it. But McAllister, solid performance. 7.5 as my light goes off. Now we go to the attacking midfield spot in Curtis Jones. Now we go to the attacking midfield spot in Curtis Jones. Now Mr. Jones, he's been doing a good job at right back, but obviously that is not his preferred position. Obviously, it's great to have Curtis Jones as an option there, just in case of an emergency, in case of any injuries. But it's good to see him back in midfield. I'm going to give Mr. Jones a 7 rating for his performance. Now we're going to go to the new contract signee, Mohamed Salah. That pass, that assist for the goal was elite, world class. Outside of the boot, so happy to have this man signed down to a contract. I'm going to give him a 7.5 rating. Now we go left wing, left inside forward. Luis Diaz, the fans have been giving this guy a hard time the past couple of weeks, saying he's not been good enough. Yeah, he's had a dip off in performance, dip off in form, no doubt about it, but the quality is there and probably looks like he's going to be one of the attackers who's going to be moving on this summer. I get the vibe that he doesn't want to really stay at the club, probably wants more wages, and I think he's really got his eyes set on Barcelona just because the constant links between Barcelona and Diaz. So I feel there's some truth to there. If Barcelona can, of course, cough out the money, and I know there's some Saudi links as well. But we go to the striking position. Got Mr. Diogo Jota. He didn't really do too much today. I thought he had a quiet game. I'm going to give him a 6.5 rating. Now we go to the bench. Robertson, unfortunately, he got the own goal. Because of that, it's going to have to be a 6 rating. Gakpo looks like he's lacking match fitness, coming back from his injury. Because of that, he does look on it completely. 6 rating. Kwanzaa didn't have too much to do really. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Soboslai, I'm also going to give a 6.5. And Toro Endo, who came on for Salah, for about 8 minutes with stoppage time, I think. I'm going to give him a 6 rating. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Super duper appreciate all the support. I'll catch you in the next video.